Hey guys, welcome to the live stream midweek sunrise in Cebu. Let's get this all set up here. There we go. All right. I figured out how I am going to. Let me clean the lens here. We are at Mactan Newtown Mega World. Sunrise in Cebu. Look at this. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. in Cebu. They just missed it. There was a little motorcycle accident right here. We missed it just like 5 minutes ago. Motorcycle's driving this way with three guys on the back. And I'm watching the two dogs, the soy dogs. And for some strange reason, and this motorcycle was loud. And the dog runs right in front of the motorcycle. Motorcycle hits the dog takes off, three drivers on the ground. But there's security patrols right here. So they went over and checked on the guys. They're all okay. They weren't going very fast. But it happened like right in front of me. Like I was not even 2 meters away from it when it happened. Everyone's okay though. But sunrise in Cebu, my 1 week left. 7 days from tonight, I'm out. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe that this 6-month adventure is coming to an end. Guys, please comment. I got the comments running so I can see them. Comment. Look at that beautiful sunrise. That is amazing. Look at that. Sunrise in Cebu, 7 a.m. Welcome to my life. Oh, I am so tired today. I was up at 3:30, 4 o'clock local time because I have a client in Moscow that pays me very, very well to do a class with him. I'm going to have to find a place to sit down after we walk to the beach because I cannot keep holding this. It is heavy and my arms are strong, but not that strong. So guys, we're going to chat real quick about the last week that I have here. Next Wednesday, Midweek Podcast will be live from Singapore Changi Airport. I'll be doing a live stream from the airport in my transit while I transit from Singapore to Colombo. And it won't be on Wednesday, it will be on Thursday morning. Please join me for that. It's going to be a fun little experiment to see what's going on in Changi Airport. Will I be in the lounge? Will I be walking around? We'll see what the internet connection is like over there and then go from there. Welcome to the new construction happening here for the ASIN Summit. The ASIN Summit coming May 8th, I won't be here. May 8th, the leaders of the ASEAN countries, which is the Southeast Asian network of countries like Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, those countries in Southeast Asia have joined together to form an economic union. So they actually are working on this 24/7 to get this ready. They have a month. From what I've heard, it's going to be a tented structure. So they're going to build this out for the event. Monday, President Marcos was here. He was here at the Mactan Expo, inaugurating the Mactan Expo building. Sunday, Terry and I were walking around, and there was police, and there were helicopters and everything like that, and they were flying in and doing all this, and we were asking what's going on, and they say, "Oh, we're just drilling. We're just doing drills." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, for the ASEAN." But what they didn't neglected to say is that they're getting ready for the president to come the following day. Monday, we're getting ready for work or whatever I was doing, and all of a sudden, huge amount of helicopters, like not one, like many. So it was the one obviously carrying him, and then the 3 escort helicopters. It was quite an impressive display. What time do you open? What time do you open?
Open now. Open.
Oh, it's open now. Okay. Oh, the pool is open now. 7 a.m. I guess they open at 6 or 7 a.m. What a beautiful sunrise. It's incredible. Cannot complain about the weather we've been having for the last 2 weeks, other than one day of rain and one day of wind. It has been incredible. Here, guys. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. People all exercising. The amount of people exercising and using this public space as their gym is impressive and beautiful. That the public has this. Water is so calm today. Oh, absolutely incredible. Glad I woke up and brought you guys out here for this. Take a look at this. Really calm water today. That is really beautiful. And the sky is clear. We can see all the way to Bohol. You can see Bohol in the distance over there. The mountain. Very clear. And I'm pretty sure there's Leyte. Yeah, it's really calm day today. Today would have been a great day to go boating. Oh, so calm. But it's going to be a hot day today, let me tell you. It's going to be super, super hot. Give you a view of Mactan Newtown. There it is in the background there. You've got the Savoy Hotel, the Mercure, my condo's there, the new La Victoria, which I got an exclusive sneak peek at, and One Manchester, and the cranes in the background are, I keep mistaking the name of it. It's either the Positano or something else. I don't know. Whichever one it is, it's the new one that's under construction. Another couple of years before that's done. The newest condo is going on the other side of this beach, right up against the water, which is pretty impressive. I actually met somebody who bought property there. And hello to Yaren and Mike. Yaren and Mike, I think it is. My newest subscribers who contacted me, who bought into La Victoria and sent me a beautiful video of one of, not their unit, but a comparable unit, 1 bedroom, really beautiful place, amazing views, brand new building. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to live in a brand new condo? So this week I'm actually going to be condo shopping. I'm going to be talking with my real estate agents and property managers to find my next home for when I come back. Check this out, all these bamboo poles for the construction that is going on. You're going to see it in just 1 second as I walk past it. So I'm going to be meeting up with my real estate people to figure out where I'm going to live. So as you see here, the new construction. They've been laying some concrete over there. It's drying right now. So anybody who has any questions, feel free to comment, ask me anything you want. The plans are for this week. Today I got to work all day. There's not going to be much of a break for me today, other than to go and pay my rent. It's overdue by a couple of weeks. I'm leaving in 1 week. It's 2 weeks overdue. I got to go pay that, but they're really cool about it because, like I said, they know me. Then Thursday, I don't have a lot of work. So I have the day to go to the beach and hang out. Friday, I have that again, gonna hang out at the beach. Friday night, probably gonna go for dinner with Terry and Paul. Or maybe Saturday. Because, again, my last night. Oh, Yaren and Mike, how are you? Let me walk over to your condo and show you what's going on. Welcome. Good morning from Cebu. Sunrise in Cebu. Scroll back a little bit and take a look at the beautiful sunrise. 7 a.m. No, not even 7 a.m. 6:15 a.m. in Cebu. There is some new construction going on here in front of the boardwalk. There is going to be the ASEN structure here for the May 8th event that is taking place. Monday, the president was here at the Mactan Expo, inaugurating the Mactan Expo. And there's your home. There it is right there. Look at that view. But your condo is on the other side of this space. But yeah, oh, and there goes an airplane. People going. As our friend Tim says, where are you guys going? When are you coming back? Travel safe. I'll be on a plane in a week. I'm not looking forward to that. Well, sorry. I don't want to say I'm not looking forward to it. What I'm saying is, I am sad that I'm leaving. I'm looking forward to the trip because I love flying. I don't know why people don't like flying. I love to fly. Now, does it help that I fly business class? Yes, it does. Does it help that I'm flying on one of the top 10 airlines in the world, top 5? Singapore Airlines, absolutely. Looking forward to it. So I figured out something that I'm going to do when I come back. A lot of people were mentioning this before, and there's a lot of information on the internet. Again, guys, welcome. Sunrise in Cebu. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Gonna go get a coffee and sit down. So coming back, I have to under the immigration law. Yeah, Tim left yesterday or this morning, last night or this morning. I got to see him before he left and say bye. But he'll be back in a month or so, just like me. So under the immigration law here in the Philippines, when you land, you need a ticket showing that you're leaving. Now, I'm not sure if my airline requires me when I am departing to show departure ticket. But that's something I have to look into. Now, here's the problem. I am staying longer than 1 year. So here's where the problem comes into play. If I buy a ticket for, say, 30 days and then refund it, that's an expensive ticket. That's really a lot of money that I don't want to spend and wait like how long to get the money back? Like 45 days? Now I could buy an economy ticket, but that's still like $800 waiting to get that money back. Then people say, buy one of those fake throwaway tickets. And I said, yeah, I don't really trust that because immigration knows about that, and I don't want to get in any trouble, right? Who wants that kind of trouble? Nobody. Nobody has time for that. Then I'm going to see if I can walk behind your building and show you around. I'll show you the lobby. Okay, I'll take you over to your lobby so you can see what your lobby looks like. And I'll see if I can walk around inside your building. So one of those throwaway tickets, I don't really want to risk it. So what I found is Cebu Pacific has huge discounts on one-way tickets because how they get you is on your return trip. Your return trip is more expensive. So for example, they'll give a one-way ticket from Cebu to Kuala Lumpur. Now I say, I'll just buy another one-way ticket. Coming back to Philippines is expensive. Leaving the Philippines is cheap. So I'll buy one of these $30 one-way tickets on Cebu Pacific and never fly. Problem solved. I have a valid legal exit ticket. Forgot to mention Positano. That's it, Positano. They've got these strange names. I can never remember them all. Thanks a lot, Rick. I appreciate it. I went out with Paul yesterday, and he said to say hello to you. I can't go this way. There's a dead end, because this is construction site here. He said to say hello to you. Morning. Friendly Filipino people. So, went out with Paul yesterday. We went for a walk. Took a walk around the complex here. It was really a nice day. I have increased my exercise goals. So on my fit tracker or whatever health tracker to 15,000 steps from 5,000 to 90 minutes of exercise time from 30 and calorie loss from exercise to 1,000 from 500. So when I get back to Sri Lanka, I'm going to be working out quite a bit. So here we are in the front area of your building. Let's go take a look. There's still construction going on. There's still construction workers going in and out. I see them all the time. As you can see out front here, security is here. The workers are going in and out. They've got cladding, like covering over the future commercial district here. And there are people checking in. Good morning. So as you can see, there's your lobby. People are checking in. Lobby looks really nice. Last time I went in here when they were still under construction, it's very, very like very, very what's the word? Clean lines, but it's one of the smallest lobbies out of all of the condos. It's actually quite small. So the workers here are getting instructions, or the managers. So it looks like to me that there are two potential commercial spaces here. One on the left side and one on the right side. And you're parking. I don't think I can get behind here. So I'm assuming that your condo is on this side, up there. Because I remember seeing the video looking on that side. So there you are. Your beautiful new home. That big container, I think, is a generator, temporary. And then as we come in front of One Manchester, let me see if I can walk around the back, to the back side of your building. I don't think I can. I don't recall seeing anything back there. Now there is a shanty town back there. When I was in One Manchester on the north side, I could see the shanty town. But no, I can't walk back there. That's all closed off. And then when I walk around this way to that back road, the alley back there is closed off by construction. So early in the morning, nothing is open. Let's go take a look and see if I can get some coffee this morning. Yeah, it's kind of off, like way off to the side. It's just a box. It is 99% pretty sure it's temporary, but you have to remember that you live in a construction zone. This whole place is an eyesore. Let me tell you, it's a noisesore and an eyesore. The construction that is going on is loud, especially over by the pool. Wow. We have a really clear day today. You can see the mountains of Cebu in the background there. Yeah, the lobby is actually quite beautiful. Like what I'm saying is it's adorned more aesthetically than any of the other lobbies. Any of the other lobbies that I've seen are very sparse and not a lot of decoration, not a lot of ambiance. But your lobby is decorated very nicely, and I think it's because it is smaller. Let's go over to, oh, somebody lost their school tie. That's that. And it's on the floor back there. There's somebody lost their school uniform tie. So Tandem Manila is open, but I don't know if they have coffee. I'm spraying dust everywhere. I'm going to move across the street. Starbucks, yeah, as you just saw, the internet connection in this area is not that good. Let me fix this. That's a nice bike. All right. Yen, can you just put another comment on, because the comments disappeared. I just want to make sure that they're working. Why did the comments disappear? Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. So I heard it got cold in Canada again. Yeah, I heard it got you had sunny, warm weather, and then it got cold again. Like, what's up with that? So it turns out Korea on the Plate, which is this restaurant here, okay, it was never really busy. They opened up a new cafe right in their space there. I was at the ATM machine yesterday, and I see this man, and he's having trouble Korean, and I ask him, this machine works, this one doesn't. And he says, oh. Hey guys, hopefully, is it working? I'm not sure. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I know you lost the feed. Let's double check and make sure everything's working here. All right, so it looks like it's working. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, when I because of the way the buildings are here, the internet is not that great. Especially if you go down by Starbucks. This guy, oh, he's coming all the way up here. Great. We're gonna have noise from the air blower there. Um, because of the way the buildings are or where the network is, there are some dead zones in and around Mactan Newtown. So especially down by Starbucks, it's awful. You can't get anything. Like just no signal, no connection whatsoever. So yeah, that is an electrical box generator giving power to the construction site. And there's the front of your building there. And you're right across from the hotel. And one of the nice things that, like right across from your hotel, you have this little cafe. So you can get your morning coffee and hang out and enjoy. All right, let's get something to eat, something to drink. Right. Sit. I'm gonna sit the other way so that you guys see the crowd and everything like that walk by. Oh, overcast. Clouds are rolling in. Oh. So it's going to be a little crooked because this table is on a slant. So you're going to be watching me crooked. Got my coffee. It's ultra, ultra hot. So I got to just chill out with it for a second. Okay. So guys, end of an era. Another ending. See if we can prop this up a little bit. There we go. There's always a solution to a problem. We just have to be innovative. Right? Hot day. So, out in front of La Victoria, right there, enjoying a morning coffee on a Wednesday morning. Guys, remember, my next live stream is going to be next week on Thursday, a little bit later in the morning, live from Changi Airport in Singapore. I will be traveling during my layover, my 3-hour layover. So join me for that. That'll be a little adventure as we walk around Changi Airport, which is one of my favorite airports. And I'll do a quick live stream because I not only do I have to do a live stream, I also have to do a vlog from Changi Airport. Maybe I'll do both at the same time, carrying around 2 cameras. And you can see how I record my vlog because not everyone watches the live streams. Oh, jeez. I cannot. I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw, I don't know why the algorithm loves, I love just like people doing things videos, like no talking, just like, I like watching paint dry. And so the algorithm will always send me videos of people doing things such as one of my favorite ones is a body camera of someone cooking at McDonald's or KFC or whatever, or even a fancy restaurant or a sommelier, and how they do everything. It's just really, really unique and interesting for me. And then they showed this one guy shoveling snow. And I'm like, I'm looking at it and it's very relaxing to watch things like that. But then I was like, wow, that's cold. Because I could tell by the way the snow was being shoveled that it was -10 at least. Because because I've lived in the cold countries for so long, I know how snow reacts. And that snow was crispy, crunchy, and it wasn't packing, it wasn't melting, and when it was shoveled, it was very fluffy, which meant that it was freezing cold. Now, here's the thing, snow does not fall when it's below 10 degrees, -10 Celsius. It rarely falls. It needs to be slightly warm for snow to fall. That's why -30 degrees, you don't get snow. In a blizzard, yeah, but I'm talking like in regular day to day, because the air can't hold water. It has to be warm, moist air that hits the cold and then falls. So when it falls and it's like cold, oh, that snow first of all, it's very light, but I knew it was cold outside, and I was like thinking about, I haven't felt that cold in so long. I don't know how I would react if I was exposed to that cold today. It's been 6 years since I've been cold. And the coldest I've been is like 18 degrees when I went to New Aurelia in Sri Lanka. Speaking of Sri Lanka, Mom got her QR code for the. So in Sri Lanka, there's because of the current global situation. Um, um, some of your comments show up and some of yours don't. Thomas, good to see you. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Yeah, and I will answer your question in just 1 second. Um, yes, when I do a live stream, I can see that there are 6 people watching my live stream right now. I can't see who is watching, but I can see that 6 people are watching. If you log on and watch for more than from what I understand, if you watch for more than 30 seconds, then it clicks up. Some people, they will click, but won't stay on. I look at the analytics after the fact. Oh, the sun is coming up, hitting me right in the face. So, not sure how long I'll stick around in this spot. Anyway, because of the current global situation in fuel, Sri Lanka relies 100% on imports of fuel. Not a lot of it comes from the Middle East. It comes from India, South Korea, Indonesia, places like that. But because of the slowdowns and logistics, a lot of fuel is being redirected or delayed or what have you. Now, Sri Lanka has a month's worth of fuel, which shouldn't be a problem. But Sri Lankans are just so famous for, I hate to say it, being assholes and only thinking about themselves, which is true about most nations. But I find it more so in Sri Lanka. It's just pure greed and pettiness. And even though they're very kind and beautiful people, when it comes to their own self-serving I don't know what the word is. They're very cruel, and they believe in rumors and conspiracies without question. You know, I've talked about this before, how it's utterly ridiculous sometimes. Even moms succumb to it. My neighbor, next door neighbors, cousins, brothers, garbage man's sister told me. Like, I mean, Mom has worked in the banking industry her whole life. And she told me, go to the bank and get your money and lock it in because the government is going to lower the interest rates. And I'm like, you know that is 100% illegal. The Bank of Sri Lanka is independent from the government. They cannot mandate interest rates. It's called currency manipulation. It doesn't happen. So she's telling me, I'm telling her there's enough fuel for 45 days if everybody just continues to use the fuel like normal. But no, Sri Lankans aren't like that. They want the cheap fuel, so they'll go and hoard it and then sell it on the black market at inflated prices. So the government stopped people from filling up jerry cans. But then what people do is they line up, they'll siphon their tanks into jerry cans at home and then come back. And just keep doing that all day long, lining up. And what was 45 days of fuel now only becomes 1 week of fuel left because everybody's hoarding. So the government just said stop and then reintroduced the QR code, which limits the amount of fuel that you can get per week to about 5 or 40 liters, something like that, whatever. So, but then the problem was we had registered for the QR code 2 years ago when it was introduced during the economic crisis. And they lost the laminated card that they had made with the QR code. And it's registered under my name and my phone number, but I'm not in Sri Lanka, so I can't get the one-time password. So I had to reactivate my SIM, turn on roaming, and then get mom to initiate because I couldn't even access the website because it's locked to internally into Korea, Sri Lanka only. You can't access it from outside of Sri Lanka. I tried to get a VPN, couldn't get a Sri Lankan VPN without paying for a VPN service. So it's a whole big thing. Then I finally said, okay, let me reactivate my SIM card. I reactivated the SIM card, cost me money, blah, blah, blah. Turned it on, got the OTP, sent it to them. They're fine now. Now, there's still people lining up, but the QR code will end that within a day. Because what people are going to do is they're going to siphon off their gas, go back to the gas station, fill up to their maximum limit. Because they fear, through rumor, that there's not going to be fuel next week. This situation will blow over within a week or two. It'll blow over within a week or two, and this will all be over. The stock markets are already up. The Sri Lankan stock market fell on Monday, huge. Tuesday was up. Today it's closed because the government is making today a holiday. To help alleviate fuel consumption. So, yeah, I go back, it's going to be hell. So, what I'm planning when I go back, I land on Thursday afternoon, lunchtime. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change into shorts and a t-shirt because I'll be wearing pants and a shirt. And I'm going to start unpacking. All my clothes are going to go in the laundry, and I'm going to start setting up my workstation, my computers and everything like that. I'm going to clean my room, get all my internet stuff up and running. Then in the afternoon, I have to go and pay my internet bill, pay my phone bill, set up my phone account, make sure I have my phone set up properly. That I'll do in the afternoon. And then I have to stop by the gym. I got to check to see how much weight I have at home. I have a home gym. I got to see how much weight I have on that home gym. If not, I'm going to go Friday. All right, buddy. You don't have to go have a conversation with the person. Don't tell them about the party. All right? Nobody wants to hear your conversation. Anyway. Friday, I have one class in the morning and off in the afternoon. So I think go do some grocery shopping. Saturday, nothing. Sunday, I have work, and then Monday back to work. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not much to do except edit all my videos and get back into living in Sri Lanka. I'm not going to mention to Mom my plans because I still don't know the plans. I mean, I'm gonna tell her I'm coming back. That I'm planning on coming back in June-ish. Not June 13th is the tentative date of flying back. But I doubt I'm going to tell her I'm staying for 2 years. I'm going to tell her I'm staying indefinitely, but no. Whatever. So guys, do you have any other questions? Any comments? Thomas, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I wrote it down, but I don't have it with me. It's on my laptop. You're in central Canada, Manitoba, if I recall. How's the weather out there? And I heard that it was warm a couple of days ago, and then as you mentioned, you got snow. It's insane, man. Let me tell you. Formula One season. Oh my God. I am so pissed. Like, I just want to roll over and cry. Yeah, I know. I'm 58 years old and Mom still treats me like I'm 5. You know, it'll never end. It'll never end. I'm not worried about it. Oh, Missouri. That's right. I remember it was like M, and I'm mixing you up with another friend from Manitoba. Yeah, you're from the United States. Yeah. Yeah, it was so hot on the weekend, and now you're like freezing. Like what's up with that? Doesn't make any sense. That's why I love being here in Cebu. Every day is 30 degrees Celsius, 95 Fahrenheit. Every day is hot. Today it is partly cloudy, but they're fluffy white clouds, not dark, ominous clouds. And that's good because the sun is really hot. Yesterday was blue skies. Blue skies. Incredibly blue skies. Should I have breakfast here? I don't know. We've got bipolar weather in North America. Here it is hot. We have had 2 weeks of straight hot, warm weather. The forecast for the next week for me is sunny and hot. If you remember Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams, when he does that comedy sketch in his radio show, we take you live to Luttrell for the weather. It's hot. Damn, just open the window and look outside. It's hot. It's damn hot. With a chance of hot. So I spoke to Lady Sarah. She cannot come to Sri Lanka in April. Just the schedule doesn't work out for her work. I'm not. I don't want to jinx it, but she's got time off at the end of July, where if she buys the ticket now, which is 128 days out, 4 months out, ticket price is only about $300 for a round trip ticket from Seoul to Cebu. But once that number hits 90 days, those ticket prices go up. They go up by a lot, like $700-800 as the time gets closer, because it is traditional Korean summer vacation. People take the last week of July off. And then in August, you have Korean Thanksgiving stuff. Oh, what I forgot to mention was, as I showed you guys earlier, the restaurant Korea on the Plate and the Academy, JP Academy, are owned by the same man. And I met him on the street, and we just got to talking. And obviously, he said, asked me in Korean why I lived in Korea. Was I military? I said, no, I'm Canadian. And I was a teacher. He goes, oh, because I own the academy as well. I said, yeah, that's interesting. But, the pay there is very low compared to what I make in Korea. It's like, okay. So, but I got his number. And he sent me a message, and he said, let's see how we might be able to work together. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll meet with him this week and have a conversation with him. Guy's asleep in his car, and he doesn't hear the street sweeper behind him to move his car, the taxi driver in front of the hotel. Yeah, another interesting thing that you have here is, because you're right across from the hotel, you'll have access to taxis like that. No more having to wait for Grab. Just get one right from here. From your condo, you'll be able to see all the fireworks that occur. You won't be able to see the fireworks at Tambuli, but you will be able to see the fireworks that happen at Mactan and the fireworks that happen at Shangri-La. You'll be able to see those. Mactan does fireworks once in a while. And Tambuli does fireworks as well, but obviously Shangri-La and the condos to the north, the hotels to the north are the ones, the 5-star hotels, so they're the ones that are going to do more fireworks. Good coffee. Oh, it's good coffee. Yeah, Thomas, I'm disappointed that I wasn't here when I'm not here when you get here. But again, once I return, you'll already be settled in, and you'll be out and about, so that we can meet up once I return. And here's the issue with that, Thomas, having a view with your room. The problem is, how do I change this? So all the comments are coming to the top. I want them coming to the bottom. I'm going to change that next time. The problem with having a view is that it comes with a lot of sunlight. And when you have a lot of sunlight, it gets hot. Like right now, I'm waiting for that cloud to come across and block out the sun, because it automatically got 10 degrees hotter just with that sun shining on my face. It was a wild morning, let me tell you. Just before I started my live stream, I was walking just up here, and I'm watching these dogs run across the street. I'm like, and I know the soy dogs. I know which ones they are. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, they're smart dogs because they know stay off the street. No sooner had I said that than I hear a large motorcycle coming, loud. 3 guys on the back, 2 of them not wearing helmets, coming this way. The dog looks and then runs across the street. The guy hits the dog, rolls right over him, and down go all 3 drivers. Luckily, there's security right there. They saw it, heard it. 2 of them walk over. It's raining. It's raining. Yeah, it's drizzling. It's raining. Holy crap. It's a light drizzle. Yeah, Thomas, I mean, a view is nice, but after a while, it's like you don't even notice it. It's like, man, I have a partial view. I have a view of the Savoy Hotel, this one. That's why my next condo, I know which exact unit I want. I want unit M or H. They're corner units facing that way. I look straight out into the southern part of Cebu. And I've talked about this in my last video about looking at condos in Mactan, Newtown. If you're facing north, which is the best view, in my opinion, facing north, you see the airport on your left, and you see the north end of Bohol Island on the right. You see the north peninsula of Cebu, where the Shangri-La and the Dunsa Tanay is. And you're looking north. But the problem with that is that none of these condos have that view because you're blocked by the buildings. You're blocked by these buildings if you're living in one of these condos. And those buildings, if you're looking north, you got a lot of construction noise for the next couple of years. Now, the other thing is, regardless of the construction noise, the shantytown on that side is very small. The shantytown on this side is huge. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me as long as you're above floor 12 or 13. It's not really that loud. It doesn't bother you that much. And just like that, the drizzle is gone. It's just a light shower. So all the employees are coming in. Again, you can see them lining up to go to work. So guys, I'm going to wrap things up so that I can get back to the condo, have breakfast, and get ready for work. It's a work day for me. I want to say thank you so much again for joining me for this sunrise in Cebu. Next time, I will be the next live stream that I do on Wednesday. I'm going to do a live stream on Saturday. My next live stream on Wednesday will be on my way home. I will have left Cebu. I mean, I can do a live stream on Wednesday, but it's going to be not much. I think it would be better for me to do it from be fun to do it from Singapore. Thomas, like I said, message me on WhatsApp and I'll connect you with my property manager. You can get a better deal than Airbnb. You can get a much better deal than Airbnb. Airbnb, you'll pay way too much. So don't do that. deal directly with my property manager. And then once you get here, you can meet with her and she'll take good care of you. So I'll send you that information. Her name is Leah of Flow 8 Property Management. They manage 70 or 80 condos in Mactan Newtown. And Thomas Yen has a condo right here that she might be interested in renting out as well. So who knows? I'm joining people together in a community, right? So we'll talk about that later. I'll send you a message. Guys, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe until we can meet in this. Sorry, we just disconnected for a second again. Remember, guys, please be kind, be helpful, be supportive, be safe until we can return to the Philippines. Learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be happy, guys. I'm so thankful that you are able to join me on this adventure. As it continues, we'll be back in the Philippines before long. Don't worry about it. We'll be back. And remember, we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. We'll see you all on the other side.